Alright guys, behind me here is the Assumption Cemetery in Slatington, Pennsylvania. It's a very small cemetery and it is up on quite the steep hill. So this should be a relatively shorter video compared to the prior ones, but it's going to be a hard walk. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So kicking things off here, starting with 70s, 78. Now this is definitely an odd cemetery. Right here you can see plenty of like shale, or it's kind of, I don't know, oddly placed. I mean, this is a 2019 grave here, the 1930, but no death date yet. But my assumption is they had to have, and it wasn't filled in yet, because this to me looks like fresh fill. But you guys can see the fill pile right here. This headstone is actually in a boulder, which is unique. I've never seen something like that before, and it's definitely different. Making our way up the hill here. A lot of what is here does appear to be upright stones. I don't see too much of anything fancy here. In terms of, you know, headstones like this fashion. There is something different up that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go in a section here and work this area first, I suppose. But still alive, 1996. Got 3 here. As I said in prior videos, but to anybody who's new to things with the channel, when you have headstones like this, it's way easier to maintain the property, grass cutting wise. But for myself, I personally prefer being able to see actual stones. This is a very artistic stone here. Even has the Toyota. Looks like it's doing some off-roading. It's pretty cool. But see, that's kind of my point, is I like to see the creativity that some of these have. '87, 2004. So it would appear that there's actually quite a bit of stones here that actually have people that are remaining alive. I'm seeing even that one right there still too. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing. There's still lots of people alive, but it's definitely different. It's noticeably different, at least. You see, again, there's more just this shale here, which is very odd. These are nice stones. I do like those. one's slightly hard to read, but 2006 and 21, 75. Now, this is the same day that I filmed the Nesquehoning Cemetery, and as I had mentioned, once you come below Jim Thorpe, there's no snow. Like, you can see just little remnants of some, but the snow is pretty much gone, which is probably a good thing considering this hill that we're on. It's definitely an instance of the camera will not do justice with it. Alright, so I think I'll show you guys this one. This will kind of be our cutoff area here, like this. And then we'll work up in the top portion. So this is gift of Jacob and Mary Pepe and Stephen and Mary Bayham, it looks like. Again, anything that you guys want to be able to read more fully, just go ahead and pause the video. Lots of the Pepe here, I'm seeing. Which obviously there's, with Pepe, there's obviously something of significance because we have the large monument. This is nice. It's like a bench here. (2010, 2003). '67, '70. So there are some older graves here, but nothing excessively old. Another Pepe. '49. Actually, yeah, this one's 49. I think that's the oldest so far we've seen. This one here. '43. This is definitely one of the more harder to film cemeteries here, just because, again, it's kind of all over the place. 1953. There's some weed whacker string, it looks like. This is very old looking. 1954 and 1941 it looks like. Definitely an interesting stone. (1905) 1931. 1930. 1926. That's definitely woodwhacker string. (1937) is the oldest date on that one. For death date. (1939, 1929). So we are definitely getting into some older graves here. Which, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm shocked of. I didn't expect to find much on the age based on what I had seen prior and with how small this is. I was starting to kind of think maybe this is a more, you know, modern, newer cemetery, but (1945, 65). (33). (1928). (1920). (1908). 1910, 1908. This is definitely some of the oldest stones that I've found while recording and doing this. I've definitely, in my lifetime, seen older stones, but since I've started filming the cemeteries, 1908, 1905, these are definitely the oldest that I'm recording so far. I'm surprised. This one here, 1919. Over there we'll touch base on once we get done everything up here. 1909. 19. This is a little one here. 1912. 1918. As we get up here, we start to see some damage. 1914, 13. This one here is broken. 1915. 14, 13, and 12. This is what I was talking about earlier with tree issues. 17, 15, 18. This is the kind of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. You guys can see they've actually made a pile, and that's what most cemeteries do. They make a pile around the tree instead of just getting what needs to be removed. I'm kind of bouncing around here a little bit, hoping to really see all of them here. I don't want to miss any. They're definitely a little sporadic. This one's being taken out by the bush here. 1916. That you'll never know. And that's completely missing. That's actually missing its whole top. Or stuff with the trees. 1919. 1927. I did these. So I'm not seeing anything with a death date in the 1800s yet, which I'm actually at the rate of how close some of the 19s are. I'm surprised, actually. I did partially start thinking that we would see some very, very old ones. But I think as we continue to go this way now, we're going to start to get a little bit more on the modern side. Here's another artistic one. Steps leading up to the road. So you could park down there where I did, or come from above. This is a lot. These are definitely urns. Definitely urns here. Unless they did a stacking, but I doubt that. And 20. Right over here we've got, been sitting right here in the wood line, which has quite a few on it. It's interesting. There's actually some over this way. Very small. There's one marker on the tree. a few markers there. Oh, 1, 19, 19, 6, 46, 2000, 2006. And we've also got some right here where there's a stack of trees, knocked over bench. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think I showed you guys this one, but come back to it again just in case. And now showing you guys the ones that were off in the distance here. You have some, as it would appear, newer graves. And still to be. There's some wood actually. Anyway guys, I do want to thank you all for coming along with another cemetery adventure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little one. Definitely some interesting stones here that I didn't expect to find in age. We got really close to finding stones that could have potentially been in the 1800s, but we were just shy. Low, below 10 in the 19s. So definitely interesting and definitely a good find. I do want to thank you all for watching. Stick around, make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you guys in the next one. Apocalypse.